What is up, everybody? Wake up, damn it. I'm here, old man. I have been here. I went shopping today. There's a link if anybody wants to hop in, old man. I'm going to show you what I picked up at the LCS today or in Target. And yeah, we bought all kinds of good stuff. Old man's the only one here. Here, hold on. Let me turn on the bat signal. Let's see if we could, there we go. Let me turn on the bat signal, see if I can get some people in here. Ah! You there, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm here. Just watching you. Got done making chili and eating dinner, so I'm done with my night. Gotta go by Walmart and GameStop in an hour or two.
I went to GameStop today.
Well, I found out that one of the people who pre-bought all those great Pokemon cards decided not to pick up 4 or 5 boxes. So
you bought a bunch of Pokemon cards, huh?
Yeah, they told me that they couldn't sell them until maybe tonight. I'm not sure if they will sell them to me because the guys still may come and get them. They have 48 hours to pick them up. I have a feeling they're not going to sell them to me anyway. But I'll be quiet now. Go for it. What'd you get?
What's up, Rob?
Rob.
Hola, senor.
Rob.
Got the slab, Rob. Very cool. Thank you. I got the slab.
You would have loved the book I seen in my LCS today. I was telling Jimmy and Gary B today. I walked in. They had a Batman Adventures number 12, 9.8, and they had a.
He's not putting it out my price range.
I know, me too. But it was just a kick in the the balls.
Yeah.
It was sitting right next to, guess what? ASM 129, 9.2.
Ooh.
I was like, there's 2 of my grails right there. I looked over at Super Jessie. She's like, yeah, we don't got $6,500 right now.
$6,500? Holy
yeah.
For the 2 of them, probably, right?
Yeah, it was for both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob, I did get your slab, by the way. Thank you.
Yep. No worries, man. I saw they got delivered. Good. That's confirmation. I can now cross it off my list here. And it says delivered. I can mark it as officially done. So
the video will go up.
I swear the post office is killing me right now.
Oh no! I got 4 or 5 $200 mystery boxes sitting in the middle of who knows where. Scaring the crap out of me now.
I've got a book that I sent 3 weeks ago to Virginia. That's got to be March 1st. It's supposed to be there for the Jenny Friesen signing, and it's due March 1st. And last scan still shows San Jose, California. I sent a message. I filed a thing through the post office, and they responded back within 24 hours saying, "Yeah, due to COVID, we're having delays," and then marked it resolved. Well, that's not a resolution.
So, Rob,
I used to work at the actual post office here, so
sorry, I got it. There's an echo somewhere.
I think it's either old man or
I think it's Gary.
It's not me.
No, I only have the stream on. No YouTube open anywhere else.
Huh.
I got nothing. It's not me.
I mean, I'll take the blame.
Oh well. So, Rob, did I overpay for this?
Famous first edition. Oh, this isn't the silver one, right?
Hold on,
there's one that's solid silver.
Yeah, what is that? What is it? Oh,
Silver Mint series.
Okay, it is the Silver Mint series one. Yeah.
Cool.
It's the reprint of Batman number 1. I paid $40 for it.
Oh, that's fair. I saw somebody got a CGC one. It was a 9.9.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm turning off my mic. Let me know if it's me.
Test 1, 2, 3. Nope.
Okay, not me.
Not me.
Are we live yet, or just hanging out in the studio?
We're live.
Okay.
Gary's like, maybe.
Sorry, I'm editing a video. I've been on 4 videos today. I was on Jimmy's show earlier. I shot my Jimmy Jams box. I'm on your show now, and I just shot my Savage Saturday, which I'm editing.
Nice.
So I got
Been
that.
a busy day.
I picked this up. Department of Truth, the trade paperback. This is a good book. I'm going to probably read it multiple times.
I do want to read that if I can. Mine probably won't get the trade paperback, but I might have to.
I need to bag and board all these. I just got home, but
I still like the cover.
some more Department of Truth.
Where is this echo coming from?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself and you guys talk.
Hello? No, there's.
Hello? Yeah, the mute's it's still there.
Well, not so bad.
That's weird.
Now, yeah, now I see now that Jason's back. I can definitely hear it.
Here, let me leave the stream and come back. I'm gonna restart. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
You could dope us all.
It's not me, Chip.
No,
I don't have
okay.
anything else open except the stream.
Well, oh no, I'm still hearing it.
Yeah, I'm still hearing it. Mute your mic for a second, Gary, and let us talk.
Okay, let's see. Mute.
Okay, can you hear it now?
Hello? Hello?
I can't hear it now.
Yeah, no, it's Gary.
Gary. I don't know what's causing it, but it's Gary.
I think I don't know if it's his phone or something else, or he's got a mic. His mic is in front of his speakers.
I have my mic right here. I wonder if that's it.
Where I don't know, and you're not listening on headphone. That's why. So the audio that you're hearing is then feeding back into the microphone, and then we're hearing that on a delay.
Weird.
Let me see. What'll help if I turn down the gain? Will that help it out some?
Well, let's see.
On.
It's not too bad now.
Yeah, I can't hear it at all.
It's maybe just mic location with regards to where it is in the speaker.
Okay.
So that way the noise cancellation works properly.
Is
We
this
figured it
better?
out, Jason. It wasn't you. It was Gary.
Okay.
It was my mic. I think my mic was too close to the computer. Rob was saying, and it was
Noise cancellation
yeah.
wasn't working. So
All right.
there's people in the chat. Hey, everybody.
What the heck just happened?
Well,
One shot.
welcome to
I
us,
left and they all
Butcher,
showed up.
Comic-Con.
welcome to people sit around
Chip.
here and talk about
Microphone.
bad audio.
Yeah, Comic Con. I'm gonna go ahead and post the. Oh, I can't now because
You're good.
Anyway, there we go. So we got Slim, Average Will, Lumberjack Pops. We got all kinds of people in here all of a sudden. So yeah. So anybody that missed it, pick this thing up.
Make yourself big. You're showing off. Come on, buddy.
I know, right?
Advanced YouTube skills.
You got that?
Very nice.
That is sweet.
I spent a lot at the LTS today. I got
Are there,
the
any
trade.
are there any other silver covers? And is that actual 90.99?
It's actually,
silver?
yeah, it's from a mint. Puts it out. It's actually real silver.
Are there any other covers?
They had a Superman one. I probably should have messaged Jimmy about, but I'll be back.
If you see more, if you have a different one, let me know. Or another one of those Batman ones, I wouldn't mind getting one.
They had a couple of them. Another copy of number 4 there,
Yeah, I should not be buying anything right now, but I'm bad.
and we got Nuclear Family. I already read it digitally, but I picked up an
Nuclear
actual
Family.
copy.
Never heard of it.
How was that, Jason?
It was good. Of course, we got Spawn. We went a little crazy at the LCS. Atlantis wasn't built for tourists. Number 4.
Let me know what you think when you read that. I really enjoyed that 4-issue series.
Jesse's read it all. I guess it takes place here in Oregon. It's Silverton. It's actually Silverton is. It's about 40 minutes from me.
Did
and then
she like
everybody's
it?
been. She loves it. She loves
I thought it was really good too.
Yeah, and then everybody's been talking about this, so I figured I'd buy all of them.
Never heard of it.
Kaiju Score. It's from what I heard, it's Ocean's 11 during Godzilla versus Kong. So.
Right. There's a bunch of kaiju fighting, and people are using it to rob a bank.
Oh, okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
That
They're
makes
using
kinda
the distraction of the monsters to rob.
Yep. So I got all those. Picked those
It's a
up.
cool concept.
Yeah, I can't wait to read it. Actually, I love Ocean's 11 and those movies. The picture of everything else, number 2. If you guys aren't familiar with like Dorian Gray and that kind of story, this is kind of like a spin-off of that. And then Super Jessie with her Walking Dead, the reprints. These are
Did
really
she get
cool.
all 4 of them?
She did. We got Glenn here,
Nice.
Nice.
and we got, I don't know who that is. Honestly. I know this is Carl.
Carl.
I don't know who. She got more than 4 of them. It looks like, Gary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we call our LCS. Oh, DJ Lynx is in the house. We got Southern Comic Geek,
DJ.
Kenneth Bird. Average Will says, yeah, Kaiju was good. The monsters, yeah, they used the monsters to rob the art museum. Nice. I can't wait to read that one, actually. That's probably one of the first ones I'll get to reading. Some more Walking Dead goodness. We got crossovers, hopefully about to get good, right? It's
Hopefully.
been really, 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 really slow. And then this is, the preview or whatever magazine. Jesse picked these up.
Oh, cool.
Another independent that I haven't heard of.
I've heard the Family Tree. What's his name talked about it? Yeah, the People Are Trees.
And then Jesse's a huge fan of Blade, so I told her to pick this up.
I say we're still echoing a little bit, but not a ton.
And then speaking of Blade, she picked up some. I just told her to start buying Blade books because there's not many of them.
They're hard to find. My LCS has none I looked for. You can't find them.
No one likes Blade, right? This is a pretty cool cover. I dig this cover a lot.
Truth is, I couldn't care for it myself.
Another killer one there. I like Blade personally.
It's okay. My wife loves the movies. Couldn't care less about
The Dark Stalkers, Ghost Rider, Morbius.
That's a great cover.
That whole group is fantastic in my opinion. But this is a killer one. Got Santa Claus choking Blade out there.
Oh God, that's pretty bad.
Next time Blade will leave some cookies out for him.
Right.
That cover's a classic. You see that one everywhere.
Then we got.
At least I do.
No more Mr. Nice Guys missing his hand. Yeah, I spent like $178 at the LCS today. So.
Oh Jesus!
It doesn't take long with books, man.
I like to call that an average day.
$4 or $5 a shot.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, I'm not working. I'm gonna spend anything.
Okay, and then just because this was at the counter, it's a dice game. I thought I'd get it and play with the kids. Right.
Nice.
Face off.
Oh, nice.
And then Jesse picked this up. You guys probably remember this show.
Yep.
I do remember it.
And then I've been on my little kick lately of Legos. I went from Marvel Superheroes. This is my Nissan GTR I just built.
Yeah,
I'm a huge kid. Look at this. I got me a Lamborghini to build later.
Nice.
Are you going to steal the tires off of it?
And then I got this one as well. So yeah, I'm a big kid. I had a good day today at the LCS, and yeah,
been out in the garage working on getting the books together for the next round of mystery boxes. So we're looking like kind of give you a teaser of some of the stuff that's going to be in there. We got like Detective Comics from late 400s to the late 500s, Flashes from the 250 to 350 range, some Shazams under 50, Star Wars under 50. I'm talking about the original Volume 1, 1970, 80, and 80s Star Wars. There's a bunch of Fantastic Four sub 250. Just all that type of stuff. Era from most of the books probably come in the mid 70s to mid 80s range. A few start to go up a little bit above that, and then there's also a few that are down in the late 60s range.
How many books in each?
I'm looking. It depends on how many I end up pulling all out altogether. It looks. I'm targeting to do somewhere between 20 to 30 books, raw books, plus one slab. The slab will be the only thing that will be maybe possibly from within the last 10 years. And then for the grand prize, I'm going to do a 9.8 Captain Marvel number 50, the original Captain Marvel, 9.8 first appearance of Dr. Minerva,
the one in his green suit?
Yeah. Well, no, he's not in the green suit by issue 50.
Well, I didn't know if you had any of when he was in his green suit like that.
I used to.
old
Well, I used to have
ones.
issue 2, in a 9.6, but I got rid of that one.
Yeah, I don't have it on me. Yeah, I wouldn't. The original Mrs. Marvel or Mr. Marvel. That was
Captain
good.
Marvel.
Captain Marvel. There you go. That was. We were talking about this morning to you in one of my chats.
Oh well, DJ. There's also a bunch of Hulk in there too. So shut up.
Nobody wants a Flash mystery box. He says. You know what is up with Flash? Like I like watching the Flash, like the TV series, and I like watching the cartoons and stuff, and I love them in the Justice League cartoons. But the comics put me to sleep.
Yeah,
I tried. I can't get into it.
How exciting is it to watch a guy run fast? I don't know. He's got some pretty campy freaking rogues gallery. I mean, he's got. Well, I mean, I should say Batman's got some pretty campy rogues gallery too, but
and that's not the only place he's fast. That's why he's single.
Oh,
he's not. That's the thing.
Iris isn't happy. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
He needs a little reverse Flash action.
Right.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Why is the reverse?
Right
why is the reverse Flash fast? Shouldn't he be slow? Right.
I'm trying to find something to show you, Jason. You want to look for? I haven't found it yet.
What's funny is Taylor says, "Oh, wait a minute." Taylor says it's like an old folks' home. How can it be an old folks' home without Taylor?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, there you go, Taylor. You can't be an old folks' home without Taylor. He's the most grouchy, cranky old man there is, right? Well, Rob might have.
I was
I think you and I are the two cheery ones, and we got those other three. They're the cranky ones. You got Old Man Eddie, you got Grumpy Rob, and you got
That's right.
Screw This Taylor. So those are the three grumpies. You and
Sometimes
I
it's not so much
on
on grumpies. I just could care less.
Did you guys see Wing's video about the V16?
Yeah.
He really is getting in on not really bashing what's his face, but still getting in on the whole. This is what's happening with it now. But then, of course, he gets the Darth Maul comic again.
Right. He did it diplomatically, though.
Yeah, he did.
He wasn't an ass about it.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Sean. You're welcome, buddy. Hey, also, I wanted to ask him about you should draw Bruce Lee. I'd be interested in something like that. If anybody is
you know how you do it. You hit him up, and he commissions piece from him up.
I just hit him up.
Hit him up through IG, like he told you. Follow instructions.
I don't follow instructions, Rob. Haven't you figured that out yet? Come on, my very first show, Sidekicks Talk Comics, I didn't even have my comics.
So you can't read the instructions. What do you mean?
Uh-oh. On my very first show, Sidekicks Talk
Oh, no, the dead
There he is.
Comics.
Get off my lawn.
It's mine. Hey, who took that?
What's up, Taylor?
I gave it to you. I can take it back, Eddie.
You know,
Yeah.
there's an
Too
odd
bad.
couple show out there waiting to be made with Eddie and Taylor.
Yeah.
I might be 4 hours south of him real soon. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're going to make me move further away.
Which one's
Dude,
going to be
look,
Felix?
Swampsburg's got like 6 or 7 comic shops.
Yeah, there's a ton around there. And then I'll
Comic
have to
shops
move
are
out to there
dangerous.
just to get away from you.
Yeah.
Comic shops are dangerous. I mean, you could pop in and spend $200 like that, and almost spend $6,000 like that, or your wife will shoot you. But you don't do it. So
No, if I end up getting the job up by him, I'll have enough money to go to the comic shop and do what I want and buy what I want. It's a bad.
Meanwhile, he's still bitching about like stuff lost in the mail. Huh, Eddie, how many did your mystery boxes show up finally?
No, there's still a few out there that are missing. I don't. One guy got 1 out of the 2. I think he's got the.
No,
Yeah.
not the ones you sent out. The ones that you're waiting to get.
Waiting to get. I'm not waiting to get any. What do
You
you
were
mean?
Apocalypse.
complaining yesterday that there was like you're waiting on 5 mystery boxes.
The hit.
To get delivered.
$500 mystery boxes were sitting in Provo, Utah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't. Yeah,
I want them to get their stuff. I'm fine.
I thought you were like buying more while you're a jobless bum.
Oh, I'm not buying. I haven't bought a mystery box at all. I bought a few things I shouldn't have bought, but I got them dead cheap, so I can't really complain. But Rob's was the last one I bought, but I've only bought 2 sub 100 X-Men slabs. I got for less than like $50 or $60. And
One
that's
shot, if you're old enough to know what Cocoon is, you're old enough to be in this chat.
Right? I was just about to say.
where is it? Jason.
Here's my retirement plan.
I still might be the oldest one in this chat. I turned 51 in a couple months.
There's the youngest one in this chat right there.
Yeah. Hey, what's up,
Taylor's
Chris?
gonna play. Taylor gets to
What's up,
play the
Chris?
Wilford Brimley role.
I
Diabetes.
don't recognize you if you're not in your car.
You've got the mustache.
Go
there,
back to your
Rob, I
car.
don't.
It's true, guys. I actually don't live in a car. I just do a lot of recording in it.
Oh, he's
Hey,
alive.
we're all friends here. You don't got to lie to us.
He always got waiting to put a burger out and start eating it while he's in the car doing a video.
That's all right. I kind of want to live in a van down by the river.
Well done. Well done.
In a van down by the river.
Yeah, they made that sound so bad back in the day. And I'm like, that sounds pretty nice.
Riverfront property, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right? You don't want anyone to find you. You just go park somewhere else.
Drive around the country recording comic shop vids and call that a career. And
Have parents
Dude,
warn
that would
their
be
kids
fun.
about stay away from the man down by the river in a van.
It's
Yeah.
actually a really popular YouTube channel thing. If you
oh yeah,
YouTube search people living in their vans,
oh
it's
van
like-
life is huge.
van life is huge. I've stumbled upon, and there's
Yeah,
I don't
understand
especially
the
on your
mini
neck of the
houses.
woods there, Jason. Everyone where you got the public land you can camp on for free in the West.
We have some out here you can do it.
Farm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Midwest, no, you get shot. You park on a farm, you're dead. You got out to Montana, you can park in
On the way up to the mountains up here, up to whatever Cedar Breaks and everything. There's just some area that gets in the land, and people just park their campers out there. We see them out there for like 2-3 years.
yeah.
So are
There's
any
also
of you
people
guys, are any of you guys reading Department of Truth? Just out of
Oh
curiosity.
yeah, yeah. It's a great read.
It's just us three then, huh? Gary, I don't even want to ask Rob. If it's not a superhero, Rob's not reading it.
Well,
Probably not.
I haven't had time to sit down and do it yet.
I'm just not a conspiracy guy, so like conspiracy
There you
theories
go,
have never
Sean.
done anything for me. It could be
It's not a
greatly written,
conspiracy,
but
if
it
it's real,
probably
Gary.
isn't. Right.
Sean called it out for you guys, by the way. For those of us in California that just rogue living camp, that's what we just call those homeless encampments.
Yeah, we call them Walmart parking lots here.
We don't have enough Walmart parking lots. They're just like any little carve out you go down the street and there's like a driveway to where there's eventually going to be a building. That's all of a sudden there's like 7 different campers there.
You need to go through your holocron and pull her out. She's pulling like $20 and $30 a card now.
I got a couple of them.
And I
I got to get the Cara Dune pop figure is what I got to grab.
I've been trying to find it. I went down south looking for it. I've only got one action figure. I've got the small forgot what one, but I've got a bunch of these ones like the green parallels from the Holocron series because you can buy you can get signatures out here, but now they've hit like $1,000 each.
Agreed, DJ. It is.
DJ and Jason trying to get you guys back up on track.
Right?
Back on
Department of
topic.
Truth, folks.
Anybody read
Department of Truth.
crossover?
Crossovers better get good this issue.
It did.
I
I
haven't
think.
read it yet.
I really like the latest issue, but I also like the character they introduced at the end of 3 a lot, so that helps.
Who is that? I guess I am not familiar.
I don't want to
Man,
Eddie. There's a reason I'm not saying
Somebody will whine about it. I forgot.
There's a reason I'm not saying it. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't read it.
It's spoiled on the cover though.
On the mystery on the cover B to issue 4, yeah, but cover A
Right.
is not.
I mean,
so.
yeah, they're right next to each other.
I know the character in my mind, but I can't, for the God of me, remember.
Fine, it's Frank Einstein, Madman.
Madman, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I already
With
read.
his yo-yo weapon.
I already read a little spoiler about it. I'm bad at that sometimes. I'll come across
Yeah.
a news article online and I'll be like, and it'll say spoiler, and I'll be like, meh.
Isn't what am I thinking? Doesn't Gem Mint have a site where I can get like books like you had, like that one, the one with all the issues on it, where he has them cheap?
Cheapgraphicnovels.com.
Okay, because my place does my comic shop doesn't get graphic novels in at all. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like the compendium or whatever they're called. I just got the Spawn issue 1. It's like the first 50 issues.
yeah, I just want to get a few that I haven't read that I know I'm never going to be able to afford all the books. So
Yeah,
That
I've got a
Canadian
few.
greatness, Todd McFarlane, right, Chris?
Gotta love that Canadian creator, right?
He's in my opinion, he's the best comic book artist. But I grew up in the '90s, and
Artist.
I'll debate that with you because sometimes the way he drew Mary Jane, her face looked kind of dudeish.
You think so? Just a bit.
You know what's interesting
I
about
mean, sometimes his women are a little off. I mean, but the guy is pure talent. And
Yeah. What he
if
does.
there's
Not
anyone that's
everyone
got a
can wear
shot
chainmail
at being the
bikini,
next
though.
Stan Lee, it's Todd McFarlane, the next
Yeah.
ambassador of
I don't
comics.
to get him there. I don't think Spawn's going to get him there. That book just is not. I mean, I'm glad it's gone for
There's
300.
an omnibus I got to read yet.
No, just his public persona and the way he interacts with fans and everything.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I met him 20 years ago. Him and Liefeld in the same 2-day span when at the comic
what
shop.
you got there, Taylor?
The Black Hammer, Volume 1.
Okay. Nice.
Jeff Lemire, alternative superhero.
I think I
world.
saw his video.
This will be one of my weekly reviews. Not this week because I got to dedicate some time to this one. But
Yeah, I bet.
it's Jeff Lemire who I really like as a writer. He did Gideon Falls and Sweet Tooth and a bunch of other stuff. And yeah,
What's
I
your
will-
favorite book right now, Chris?
Mine? It's probably. To be honest, I was really disappointed for 2020 with the Amazing Spider-Man, with his primary title run. So for me, it was something that's killing the children. I know I preach about it all the time on my channel, but I just thought it was really satisfying, interesting concept. I don't know how it wasn't done before. If it was, it wasn't picked up on my radar. I just really enjoyed it. I found a lot of the big franchises, to me, disappointed. I liked Batman, but I was hoping for more. Again, The Amazing Spider-Man, I thought they just overkilled it. I thought the covers were outdoing the story.
oh yeah.
But that's just me. And a
Kendrick
quick thing
Bourne's
about
that
Todd
hero of
McFarlane's
crap out of
MJ.
me.
A quick thing about Todd McFarlane's Mary Jane. He brought her into modern times because before he hopped on The Amazing Spider-Man, she looked like she was stuck in the late 70s. The haircut was cheese, same cheese outfits all the time. At least he gave her a modern flair, although he changed up her facial profile a little bit. At least her haircut looked like something, from the late 80s or early 90s when he was tackling that book.
Plus, he made her like a triple D, which helps.
Yeah, that's nicer. Yeah.
Yeah, but all those artists were over sexualizing women. Like, look what happened to Psylocke. Ugh.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Something Is Killing the Children is fantastic. Like Tinian, his work with Something Is Killing the Children, Department of Truth, is killer. But honestly, as a Batman fan, his writing on Batman sucks. I
think he is saving the best stories for his indie stuff. I really do. Like
he's trying to do too much in the Batman. He's bringing all these new characters all the time, and
yeah,
I don't know. I
sort of get what he's doing. He's playing with the idea that Batman's kind of evil, in that he could be doing a lot better as Bruce Wayne instead, and all that. But it's just kind of
I think both companies are falling into the trap of trying to create too many key issues with new characters, something they can introduce into a media, their own universe, whether it's on HBO Max or Disney Plus. I think they're all trying too much right now to keep creating new characters.
Batman's really bad at it, though.
Yeah,
I agree with you, Gary.
Nobody gave a crap about that Moon Knight ripoff in Batman 102.
Yeah, Ghostface Killer or whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't even remember his name. That's how much I
MC Hammer.
Ghostmaker.
Ghostmaker. Yeah, MC Hammer.
Well, I think Clown Hunter has potential, but Punchline
we all got to get psyched and ready for the Miracle Molly now.
Miracle Molly.
Who's Miracle Molly?
108. She's gonna show up in 108 for her first full appearance. I think 106 is her first cameo. The new character ahead of some little new gang.
Right.
But she's wearing a lot of the Mr. Miracle colors in her outfit.
All right, I do like Mr. Miracle.
So I don't know if there's gonna be. I don't know if they're just stealing the name and using it, or whether or not there's gonna be any kind of connection. Who knows?
I don't know. DC is such a hot mess. They have
really a thing.
And it's not like that Punchline appearance has gone up in value really.
Punchline. It's like a $5. It's slabbed. It's $20.
Everyone's going crazy for it, and it's nothing.
Was it
Slabbed.
90?
It's a $20 comic.
Well, 92 is
Right.
just a cover appearance.
Yeah.
Wait,
isn't it
if
Hell
you're
Arisen is their
Hell Arisen and 89 are the books that are the first cameo and the first full appearance.
Correct.
Hell Arisen 3 is still a $200 book in a 9.8.
Is it raw?
9.8.
I didn't know.
So I mean,
Okay, graded.
yeah.
Okay.
And in what the 89. Hold on, I actually have it. My stuff up.
Oh, that's
'Cause I was-
nice, Sean. I don't ever want to get fisted by Liefeld, but I'm glad it happened to you.
Wow, hello.
Wow, where did that come from?
Are there any
Sean's
people
comment.
that just kind of like Rob Liefeld? Because it seems to be just like a love-hate relationship with the guy. He
you
has
know,
his
like-
hardcore fans
What I
and
meant
those
was
that just
empathize.
despise him. Is there anyone in the middle?
Everyone liked him back in the day, and now
am.
it's just now it's just fun to crap on him.
No, he wasn't
I just-
very. Back when he was doing the signings at the shop I was in, he wasn't very nice then. So
Oh,
I don't know why I wouldn't
I
like
don't
him
have
now.
anything against the dude personally. His art style, I don't care for. It's just a personal preference.
He's better.
Um,
He's better than a lot of crappy '90s artists. He's not great, but I mean,
he is, and I mean, and you can't argue with some of the characters he created that have staying power today still.
Yeah.
But like some of those covers, especially with the women, when their legs are twice as long as their torsos, and
I'm not. Yeah, I agree.
they're like
Those are way
they're
off.
like 6 feet legs and 3 feet.
Dude was also
torso, and it's
19 when
just
he was drawing
jarring.
those. So.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. He was really young in the '90s, but if you think '90s comics, I mean, you think Liefeld, you think
It's
McFarlane,
Liefeld
you
and
think-
Lee.
Yeah.
Liefeld,
Lee.
Lee,
You
and
think Mark
McFarlane.
Silvestri, Eric
Exactly,
Larson,
right.
all those guys.
So
Yeah. Jim
So
Lee
go-
and Portasio, they were all guilty of, the over-sexualization of women. Yeah.
yes,
yeah,
very
going,
much so. They're
Yeah.
all guilty of it.
going back, Gary.
They all had hot messes of comics for a bit. Like, that Jim Lee's black and white Death Blow is hot garbage.
Going back, Gary. That 89 Batman 89, which is the first cameo appearance in a 9.6, is running over the last 90 days anywhere from $70 to $80, $90. Is what
What's
sales
9.8?
are. On
Is it-
9.8 goes over 100 to 140 over the last 90 days.
Yeah.
Is
All right, so
where the price
basically
range
it's
falls.
a $20 book, and once you slab it, it gets a little bit of value on it.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a good quality one, you can. I just bought a raw for 60, and that's off on its way to CGC now. It's a 9.8 candidate, so it'll turn around if it comes back as such. It'll be more than double in value.
CGC.
I gotta send in my Kratos, my God of War before that TV show hits. That thing's already crazy. I have the black and white second print variant. That thing's going for 65, like right now and more. When it's slabbed, it's insane.
Is it Journey into Mystery '93? That's MODOK's first appearance. I bet that's going to be the Journey into Mystery.
Tales of Suspense.
Tales of
something
Suspense.
like
There you go. '93.
Yeah.
That I bet you, because isn't he having an animation series
There's
coming out?
one, yeah. I know that much.
And his Head Games book. Have you guys read that? Patton Oswalt book that he
that.
wrote?
It's fun.
It's fun.
Well,
It
Patton
is.
Oswalt is the one who's playing him in the series, Jason.
Really?
Yeah,
nice.
he's the one
Patton
voicing
Oswalt's
him.
voice of MODOK, yeah.
Oh, okay. The voice, yeah.
Yeah, then it's got to be good, right?
Let me
You
ask
didn't
you
watch
guys
the
a question.
trailer? The trailer was hilarious.
Well, that
Right, Chris.
MODOK Head Games #1's probably a key issue too.
With Patton Oswalt doing MODOK, and it was generally well received. Could that be like top 3 best celebrity written comic books? Like him, say the Kevin Smith stuff that he did with Batman Cacophony and the Deadpool run he did. Because
Oh,
remember, like
Daredevil,
last
too.
year we had J.J. Abrams and that on Spider-Man, and that was horrific.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I was not a fan of that, Chris. I thought, I don't know, the Spider-Man, he got Spider-Man wrong like DC got Superman wrong, and all the characteristics he gave Peter Parker were not Peter Parker characteristics. They were just off. That's every time Peter Parker said something to his son, I'm like, that's not Peter Parker. This is not the guy who is responsibility above all. This is the driving thing in every single one of his stories, and it was
I
wrong.
would argue that Gerard Way should be in the top 3 if for somebody else that started as a career other than comics. He did the Umbrella Academy and stuff, and
Right.
his writing's pretty top notch. So
I'm biased with Patton Oswalt. I love the guy.
yeah, I mean, he's
I
funny
love
as
his
hell.
comedy. His writing is fantastic. It's witty. It's up there for me.
His Star Wars rant on Parks and Rec is awesome.
He's one of the new people that's been doing Mystery Science Theater 3000 too on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I liked him on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's good on there.
Yep.
and all his roles.
That was so clever too.
He's good overall. I think. Yeah. Why? And you think that you said, Taylor, that book will be a key? Why? You
I think
that?
it's probably first appearance of Mrs. MODOK or whatever her name is.
Oh, his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Have you
That's
guys read Stray Dogs?
And
yet?
the kids. So
Have you read Stray Dogs, Taylor?
yeah, it was enjoyable. That one
Oh, thank you,
really depends on what's going to happen next issue.
Yeah, I was like, me and DJ were talking about it on Instagram, and I guess it's got the artist from, I forgot the name now, but it's from My Little Ponies. So it's
That makes
kind of
sense.
it's kind of like cartoonish, but
Yeah,
it's really it's going to be good. I think
I think it has potential.
that's my sleeper hit right there. Is Stray Dogs.
I know. I think the Deep Beyond's going to be good. I know some people banged on that first issue. I really thought it was a great first issue. I thought it had a good start. It was really dense. It had a lot of story packed in and a lot going on. And I liked the characters. And I thought it was a really good start to a series.
Well, that's What's Her Nuts' writing style, isn't it? Merkin Dalfo, is that her?
Merkin Dolph. I've never read her writing before. So this is my first foray into reading something she's written.
She tends to be kind of chewy when it comes to writing. Like you got.
I really enjoyed the first issue. Did you read it?
Yeah, it was decent.
The
That's
art
a
I
series
thought
that has
was good,
potential,
too.
but it depends on what they do in the next couple for that one for me. So
And then there's that other one that one of the cool guys from the Two Cool Guys, Two Hot Picks. He just interviewed the two creators of We Live. If you guys haven't watched that,
The Miranda Brothers.
The Miranda Brothers. There you go.
Yeah.
That book is fantastic.
No spoilers yet, guys. I haven't read that book, and I'm on the hunt for it.
I won't spoil it, but it's a great book.
It's worth reading.
Yeah,
And
I've heard it. Yep.
and it's a limited series, but they're going to do more with it. So
Oh, isn't everybody looking forward to what Keanu Reeves' book this week?
Berserk.
Yeah,
I'll buy a copy or two, but I'm not like.
I for some reason ordered a few of the 1 of 10. I don't know what it was. I paid like $10, but then the base books should be coming.
I got
I'm subbed to it, so I'll
and the-
have it.
1 in 25. I think I ordered.
Yeah,
So I
I
ordered
ordered
3 of them.
somewhere, and they just told me they're on their way. So
I just want the sad Keanu cover. It was some like house variant that I don't know. I can't remember which shop, but that's all I really want. You know.
I just want it to be batshit crazy like the John Wick movies. I just want it to be fun. That's all I want. I'm not looking for deep storytelling with that one. I'm
Yeah.
looking for like superhero cinema, man. I just want to have a good time reading it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a 12-issue series, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't need to change my world. It just has to make my world a bit more fun.
I think books like me and Rob were talking about this prior, but like a lot of these books that they come out and they lose steam. They need to make short runs of them more. These little short mini series more often, as opposed to trying to do too much of the series, because people lose interest.
Come up with a story, develop it, develop your characters, get in, get out, collect the accolades, and have people.
Well, that's what
want more.
AWA's whole thing is: 5-issue things. And so Aftershock, there's a couple of companies that's all they really do, which is fine. But
Yeah, I mean, yes,
I really
it's hard.
like the short series from Scout. The short horror series are really good. Oh, sorry, Rob. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's all right. I wasn't going to say anything important, anyways. I'm sure.
You're used to it.
Jason needs to use his mute button powers more.
I know. I'm busy bagging and boarded. Now I ran out of bags.
Yeah.
Board.
Eddie's about to start playing video games. I mean, this is just going right down the.
Oh no, I'm putting
What
back.
are you reading, Eddie?
I'm putting back together the fun book.
Oh,
The
the
Shadow-
Hunter-
You're re-gluing the slab back together.
Yeah, I finally got some super glue. So what pieces I have, I'm missing a few, but
Why? It's like $14 to have it put in a new holder.
oh no, the book's burned. I took a torch to it,
Oh,
but the
okay.
book itself is gone.
It's Eddie's. It's his big moment on his auction. Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
hole.
there's a new Spidey suit. Oh God,
There's a
I
hole in the middle of that book now.
At least you didn't tear the crotch off of it live.
Huh?
I said at least you didn't tear the crotch off of it live with the
There
tape.
is that. Yep. Anybody want to buy Doctor Strange 169?
That's true. Yeah, I did not ruin a book that way. I just took a hammer
Yeah.
to it and took a blowtorch to it.
Taylor handled it way better than I would have, honestly.
I would have laughed my ass off.
I just
I
kept
would-
drinking.
I would have just started ripping it to pieces now. Well, fuck it.
Well, I missed what happened though. What you guys are gonna have to fill me in and
I got a tape.
People
I got
didn't
bag and tape bag stuck on it, or bag tape stuck on it, on a
Oh.
Doctor Strange 169.
Tore the crotch right off it.
Yeah.
Tore Doctor Strange's crotch right off.
And I knew better. It was the original bag it came in, and I didn't rebag it and put it with painter's tape and stuff. Like I
You
I
know
should
how-
have.
you know how it is, Gary. When you put that hot wax down and you peel it off, and everything
Right.
underneath it comes right off.
Yeah, it's like 40-year-old virgin.
Ouch.
oh, I'm sure
That
you
was real.
screamed.
Kelly Clarkson.
That was real. I can't believe Steve Carroll did that. Like that was the whole.
Yeah,
yeah,
what's up,
yeah.
Chad? And yes, I did get a free bowl of soup with this hat. It was delicious soup. Before you make the same joke you make every time you see me. So
Nice
yeah, Gary B loves your
prison jumpsuit.
prison jumpsuit cheek.
Oh, this rocking my Rhinos comic shirt.
There you go.
I'm presenting my LCS.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm actually wearing.
It's either
That's
the
right.
prison look or he's working on the side of the road, working off his community service hours.
Chain gang.
Thank you though, Chad.
Yeah, super glue doesn't work that good.
Oh, hey, since we're talking though about my LCS Rhinos, you guys saw I posted all those hot Spider-Man books. He sold out of those Silver Age Spider-Mans in a night,
Oh wow!
He's got
Okay,
a
I'm
bunch
so
more
glad I
Silver
reached
Age.
out to
Working,
him.
Chad.
and I'm gonna start doing a weekly series and see how it takes off. I'm gonna start it tomorrow. I'm gonna go film what's new in the store. He's got some killer stuff, and he ships super fast. But anyone that buys anything from his shop, calls a store, makes an order. If you use the code Gary B, tell them Gary B sent you. Free shipping, priority shipping on all your orders.
He just ups the price by 40% because he has to deal with you.
His big-
Right?
all Gary asks in commission is a Red Sonja book a week.
Yeah.
Savage
Hey, that
Avengers.
Red Sonja run just wrapped up nice. That 2-year run, issue 24. Mark Russell did a great job on that.
Some of those cosplay covers on the Red Sonjas are kind of disturbing, Gary, though.
No, they're horrible, but those are the readers.
Horrible.
That way you
Not
don't.
every one of them, but they're horrible.
I
Well, that's
see that
because
in
he
Reggie
throws them in. He
Vampirella.
just gives me all the covers.
Nice.
And I use those as the readers because I don't have to touch the ones with real art on them because I don't care
Yeah.
about cosplay covers at all. They mean nothing to me. So if it gets destroyed or it gets tape on it, I
Yeah.
don't give a shit. I'm good.
That Spider-Man booth has some Red Sonja books. Had a Red Sonja book and a Conan book in it.
Well, anyways,
Yeah,
that just
well,
tells
they-
me,
they
Gary, that
started,
I was
like-
slow. I was slow to the punch there to take a look at those. I never got around to taking a look at those pictures, but now I don't need to bother, huh?
Yeah, Chad, you'd love my my local LCS Chad. He has a bunch of Silver Age Avengers. He has a couple early Fantastic Fours on the wall. The first Impossible Man, he's got it in a 2.5 or a 2.0, and he's got another one in a 2. He's got some great old Silver Age Avengers, Tales of Suspense, Tales to Astonish, Thor. He's got a bunch of great stuff in his shop.
How the prices?
Good.
His prices
look
are
good.
great.
Yeah, he looks like it
I'm
looked
not
like
saying that because I go there. His prices are why I started shopping there. His store is what got me back into collecting.
Yeah, I was looking. It looks like what he's got. He's not going off necessarily for the high end Grail stuff. It looks like what he's got is the stuff for the average guy that wants to be able to own some of these books.
Yeah.
And you can
Red
get them at
Sonja is
you
not
can get them at a
foreign
price where it's not
Red
going to sit on
Sonja
his
has
shelf
good
for
stories.
12 years. You know, he can actually
Yeah.
move the inventory.
Sean Gary
So-
will fight you about Red Sonja.
Yeah,
No,
Gary-
she's a good character. The problem is Dynamite portrays
I know.
the covers poorly. Dynamite does terrible cover. Everything's a flashy cover. The
Yeah,
character
Dynamite's
that
bad.
Roy Thomas created from Robert E. Howard's character is a great character. A warrior. There's nothing like that with it.
Yeah, but I
it's
mean,
fantastic.
all those that all like stem back from way back from Frazetta days with those kind of covers, Gary. Like all the Dynamite's not doing anything new. They just know that titties sell.
Right, but it sucks though because there's those of us who aren't reading it for that. We're reading it
Yeah,
because we've grew up with this character.
I bought Playboy for the stories, Gary. I got you.
Articles, the articles,
The articles, yeah.
Articles, yeah.
good interviews.
Oh, I don't care. I'll die in the hill that's a great character.
Here's a lifestyle,
I-
a lifestyle man.
I am a huge Robert E. Howard fan, and that'll never change.
I just basically wanted to live in a bathrobe and have a pond in my backyard. So that's why I bought Playboy.
The problem is that Taylor's filled his pond with koi fish and
Yeah.
not
Well,
with.
no, that's good. That means they clean your foot calluses and stuff. You just they just nibble on you a bit.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Well, Rob,
I agree,
promise
Sean.
you-
The covers aren't great, but the
I'll
Mark
promise
Russell
you, you're
one
never
was
be invited to my
fantastic.
grotto, Rob.
Don't know how I'm going to go on with my life.
Yeah.
Rob and Taylor's grotto. That doesn't sound right.
That's, it sounds.
I just
Tuesday
picture
on
Rob
YouTube.
cannonballing in a leopard print bikini.
So
Like,
who's waxing who first?
Grotto with sticky comic books. Oh, wait, sorry.
But hey, Taylor, I won't get any extra water in my whiskey when doing so, though.
well, there you go.
I now have more glue on my hands than I have on the comic book, and still's not back together, so I give up.
Oh,
you
quick, put it in
doing,
your
Eddie?
hair, and maybe people will put a GoFundMe page together for you.
Oh yeah, the Gorilla Glue.
Well,
The things people make GoFundMe pages for nowadays, right?
Well, what's worse is the things that people will contribute to somebody's
I know.
GoFundMe page for. Yeah, you can make one for whatever you want, but the fact that people actually go and fund it is
that's
the more
why I just
disturbing
fund
thing.
OnlyFans. They're more honest.
Exactly.
I don't think I've never been on. I've only been on Indiegogo and what's Kickstarter. I've never
Yeah.
been on GoFundMe. And what's the other one you just said, Taylor? The OnlyFans. I've never been on.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans is a little different thing there, Gary.
Gary, you don't have OnlyFans?
A bit different.
Yeah.
There you go, Gary. Give this guy the guidance he deserves.
All right, Sean, I would say you have to go back to the second Marvel feature series, which is when she had her first solo title, and it's 7 issues, Marvel feature 1 through 7. And then you're going to have to get Conan the Barbarian, issue 44, to finish the story that starts in 7. Really good read. Awesome Frank Thorne art and some Gil Kane in the first issue.
Is it available in a trade paperback?
Yes, I have them in several formats.
Nice. There you go.
So you don't have to, but the back issues aren't expensive. It's easy run to put together.
Yeah, Conan, I've noticed, like at the couple shops I've gone to, it's easy to pick up back issues of Conan. Like there was a number 1 in my LCS today, but it was $300. It was raw, and
Oh,
I
that
like
reminds me.
Conan, but I don't know if I
That's
like
the way
Conan.
Conan
What's
likes
the grade on it, Jason? I'll tell you if it's a good price or not.
Honestly, I mean, I'm not a professional grader, but it looked pretty decent. But it had like someone drew a number 3 up on the left-hand corner, so it had some writing on it in pen. So I don't know what.
Because I mean that's gonna be your price one. They have, I mean, it's like any other series out there. It has its key issues. You got 1, which is obviously the priciest one. You got the Grim Gray God 3, which is affordable, but it's like a $40 book. You have issue 14, which is the first Elric, and that gets up there a little bit. Then you have the first Red Sonja in 23 and her first cover in 24, which are a couple $100 books once you get them up there. But it has its stuff.
No, Sean Aries, I don't think there's any of that in those older books at all.
It's
70
it's
booths.
Comic Code approved.
It's
Or
Spider-Man and his
Comic
amazing
Code
friends
Authority
approved.
or whatever it is.
I was just watching. I don't even know where I was watching that on. It might have been HBO or Hulu or one
Disney
of them.
Plus, Spider-Man and
Disney
his
Plus.
Amazing Friends. Yep.
Yeah, I just watched like the
Iceman
first
and
9
Firestar.
episodes. I love that show.
Yeah.
Iceman.
So do I, man. It's
Good
so
for you,
much
Marty.
fun.
Thanks for sneaking in, Marty.
Marty, I'll tell you this: the key to a long and happy marriage is having your own time away from her,
Yeah,
I'm free right now. My wife already passed.
or more
out.
likely her having time away from you. But
She did her 6 mile run today, so she was a little tired.
I drug Super Jesse around a bunch of comic book shops and Target. She's taking a nap.
Nice.
Well, it's icy rain here, so my wife had to run into icy rain, and it just took it out of her. She got
I-
cold, and
If I get either one of those jobs, she's telling me I need to move there for 6 months by myself before she's coming.
Where's the other job?
Texas now, CBRE.
Gotcha.
they're a client. Look,
Huh?
They're a
Nothing.
client.
Hey, it's money. A lot of my brokers I used to work for CB now. So
yeah, no, they acquired a lot of stuff.
yeah, well, my old company was Grubb and Ellis. They're now Grubb Knight Mark something or other. I don't know.
This week on Business Talk.
I know, right? On the stock market channel.
See, tomorrow night we'll have we'll make we gotta get DJ on there. We gotta get him turning red. Tomorrow night we'll get DJ on with us to get him turn red.
Speaking of
you got
DJ,
that right, Marty.
he's about to hit 1,000 subscribers. So
Yeah, I got that book ready. Let me know what's going on, DJ.
he when he
He's big time.
yeah, he went from the 500 to 1,000 in what 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks,
No longer than that, but it was.
no longer.
But he's actually taking his last little bit's taking a little bit longer than I thought. I had gave him the over under at Valentine's, but now it looks like maybe the over unders at St. Patty's.
Yeah.
I thought I saw today he was at like 981 or 979.
Oh,
like he wasn't far away at all.
Definitely have it before St. Patty's Day then.
Lapped me.
Yeah.
Well, if I hit 350, I need to dig something out for a giveaway. It's going to be a toy. I don't think I have any slabs left.
I'll hook you up.
I'll
Eddie.
just take that
I'll do
arcade
something for you.
console back there. You can ship it. It's all right. It's all
I
good.
got one of these guys. I
Yeah.
got what? We got 5 of them now in the house.
I'll just go move it into my storage locker that's down in St. George and
Hey, I'm just gonna put this out there in the ether.
Uh-oh.
See if anyone wants to bite. So this is Avengers 181, first Scott
Hold
Lang
on.
and new team.
Glare.
First what?
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
this last sold on eBay, $549 on $129. It's a cool book. I like it, but I got one big Conan Grail left to get, and that's Savage Tales #1. And I would talk trades for a Savage Tales 1.
What's the first appearance of what? Or what's the you kind of muffled out when you were talking about it?
Scott Lang.
Oh, Savage Tales 1. Oh yeah, Scott Lang.
Okay.
So, and this book's been steadily rising. It's still going to go up some, but Savage Tales has been steadily rising too because it's also the first appearance of Man Thing, but it's also a Conan Grail.
Man Thing's a good book too. And have you talked to possibly Man about raffling that book off for you?
I haven't. I might sell it on eBay. I'd like to try to trade first. You know, if I got to make value up somewhere, I'm sure I got a couple things too that I can make value up with. But I definitely
That'd be a
want to
good
get
trade.
that trail out of the way, and then it's all coasting. I got 10 issues left on my Conan the Barbarian run, and I have the complete 275, the 5 giant size, and 12 annuals, and my collection's complete.
Do you have the movie variant of the new Conan the Barbarian #1 with the Arnold on
Yes.
the cover? Yeah.
With
okay.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Jason, Darth Maul is stuck in the mail somewhere. Darth Maul has not landed. I think it's on its way to Texas. I have a feeling.
Yeah, I got a package of Spider-Man stickers coming in the mail, Chris. Just so you know.
Who does that?
What?
Just waiting.
I let the wife and kids pick the stickers. It wasn't me. And honestly, I probably would have put Spider-Man in there, but
Or at least Miles, something.
for sure, Miles.
Hey, Taylor,
Talking about this one, Taylor?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah.
is that new camera, Taylor?
I'm just on my laptop and I'm upstairs. I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, it's looking like looks
My
a bit-
softcore porn camera. I know.
He looks like you try to put a little Vaseline on the lens there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To gussy yourself up.
No, I
He was like, let me get
you
this
guys
off the
don't- you
lens.
guys don't get the best of me. You get
thank you,
the
tomorrow.
what's available of me.
It's all we're worth, anyways.
Yeah.
Comic Hunter, he didn't get the grand prize. He was the one I was hoping would get the grand prize.
there
I
wasn't
mean,
a
if you're
grand-
going to predict who's not going to get the grand prize, it'll be Comic Hunter. That's it.
Did you see the last sold on
Sorry,
the,
Brandon, but like you have the worst luck when it comes to mystery boxes.
Did you see the last sold on your Gwenum I got from your box? That the one guy got that what's his face got? He put the last sold, the number 2 second print that you sent me. He got that one for me. Last sold $34. That book is like tanked like a. When I looked at it, it was like 70 or 80. I'm like 34. What the hell?
Oh, was that DJ? DJ's brutal when he does this.
No. This wasn't DJ. This was
Comic
Comic-
Hunter.
the guy Jason. You had me tag him. What was his name? No, he was in here talking a few minutes ago.
Yeah, maybe read.
Average.
Hang on, I'll get the name. God, I'm terrible at names.
Memory's hard, old man.
What book was
I
it?
know he's gonna have to start doing his videos from home soon.
Spider-Gwen, the second print of number. God, it's terrible.
Well, it was a second. It was a second print. There's your problem.
No, it was harder to get second print according to.
I don't care. It's a
Taylor.
second print.
There's the old man
I was
coming out.
happy to get this today out of the Jimmy Jam box.
That's a child of the '70s speaking there. Yeah.
Second, third, whatever. That and what I saw. I was looking at a book earlier today, trying to fill in one of my last missing Batman Volume 1 books in my run, and somebody was posted up hard to find newsprint, and you look at the freaking barcode and it says direct edition right on it. I think you're a loser.
People will do anything to try to get whatever they can get.
Oh yeah, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it. I just put an Iceman #1 up on eBay, and I looked at Key Collector Comics, and it said his first cameo is some nobody. I'm like, put that in the description. Why not?
Comic Con. That's
Minor Key.
Oh, Con Jelly?
yeah, Con Jelly.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you, Shop.
he got that. What was it, Taylor? What was that book? The one
That you sold? I don't know. I didn't buy one of your boxes because
No,
I got the second
Kidding.
print too. It's nice.
It was the one I got from your box.
From my box or
oh,
Taylor's?
Thundercats.
Huh?
Thundercats.
No, Taylor. I'm talking about the slab I got from your box.
I don't
The Gwen-
fucking remember, dude.
Okay, forget it. Go away.
Man.
Two old men arguing about if they remember something or not.
Yeah, I don't
That is
remember.
classic.
Eddie's in everybody's
Terrific.
box. It's
I remember.
It's
got
that
the
thing.
Thundercats. I don't remember
The
that.
one.
Now I'm gonna watch the video, find out what it was.
There you go.
Wow.
It had that person in it.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja, the last run of one was worth more than the slab was. I about lost my shit on that one. There it is, Spider-Gwen number.
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Now we can't see. First he couldn't remember. Now we can't see.
No, he held it up. I can't read it when he holds it up. He holds
Jason, you got to put that 84 years later meme up now.
Third print Venom slab alone. Nice. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're all in here talking. We're all mystery box people. Name one character you hate getting in a mystery box. Mine's Venom. I can't stand it. I just want to crush every single freaking Venom book I see.
Superman.
Yeah,
Oh.
any DC really.
Savage.
I'm John Dunn.
Or Green
Bill and Ted.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about
I-
the blank slab covers?
I will.
There
Hey,
it is.
sold that.
I don't know. I will tell you, Gary. It's kind of tough because there's quite a few of them. Superman is high up there. Green Lantern is high up there for me.
Yep.
And Green Arrow.
For me, honestly, it's probably that run from the late '80s, early '90s. Marvel Comics Presents, where they would have like 5 different
I got tons
stories
for you.
just
Yep.
jammed in one book, 32-page book.
That big for you. I got a
And,
stack.
and the covers were horrible.
boxes.
Well,
Everybody
remember
Yeah,
everyone was
that-
saying, "Hey,
Three of them
48,
now.
the Wolverine covers, Gary. I'll fight you."
The worst, actually, I tell you what it would be, Gary, that would cause me to just light the whole box on fire and quit comics again, is if I got a bunch of goddamn Maximum clonage shit in my goddamn mystery box.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the stuff that Maximum clonage caused me to quit and walk away from comics the first time. So that
What about Venom?
I read that
Venom
when
isn't
it-
my favorite. I'm with Gary on the Venom. But what about Witchblade? Hasn't Witchblade been showing up in a lot of mystery boxes lately?
All the Spider-Man booth.
They're like water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just that
Yeah.
Spider-Man booth.
I
No,
know
I
it's
think
got
that's where it starts.
one total. One total.
Sean will take all your Venoms. Yeah.
I got a
Thundercats
Venom
third
guy.
print. Thundercats third print. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, that was Spider Gwen 24 second print 9.4.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's funny,
Okay,
Sean,
so it was a
because-
second print and it wasn't even a 9.8. Who cares?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Sean, I got a guy I give my Venom to. I got a guy I give my Batman to. He's that dude up there, slotted up 503. I got a guy I give my Superman to. That's well, I got two guys I give Superman to. My best friend Michael Cologne and Jimmy.
If
But
anybody-
you never get I never get Superman in the box. It's not even a worry.
I know it's always Batman. Every one of your videos, dude, it's like at least 3 or 4 books out of the box. It's like this
I
one's
could
going
feed
to
you like 3
Jason.
boxes a week.
The Jason pile.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Jason, I think I've sold almost everything out of your box already. So, like, and I've made a profit, so that's good.
That's
There you
all.
go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got
When I
value.
made my box, I made
Oh, yeah.
sure that even if some prices tanked a little bit, that there would be well over the $200.
Oh yeah. Somebody
mark.
in the comments was like, the only comic that was worth anything was that Spider-Man 38. I'm like, you're objectively wrong, sir. Like, so,
Yeah.
Well, I have a
Oh, you mean the one that just
They
came
were
out?
solid boxes.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a box that's set up that's got slots in it there. That's got, this is a spot for books for Gary. This is a slot for books for Jason. So there's a slot books for DJ, etc. And I've been sorting them. And I went through Gary's the other day. I had to pull half of them out because they were all just the same comic. seven copies of the same one. And then he turned around and pulled one out of the box from Jason the other day. It was the same one. All right. I was just,
Rob,
I just got into the
you
green
gotta
today,
message
that
me too. I need
ASM38.
your
That I
2099
put in
list.
the
My guy
Jason
has a
box.
bunch.
okay.
I bought an ASM 38 off of Jeff Silversmith in a bundle for $40. There's like eight books in there. I've sold all of them for at least 60 first, and then I kept the ASM 38 because it's the oldest one of the bunch. I put it in the mystery box. Jason got it in the mystery box. I got it back in the mystery box, and I just sold it today for $75 on eBay. So
The gift that keeps on giving.
I don't
So that
know.
was a nice book.
it was.
I forgot what I got. What did I? Oh, nobody's picked up the Doctor Strange yet.
No.
No, that's still out there, and so is the Darth Maul book.
I traded the Venom book I got out of Old Man's box to Gary's buddy, and I sent him some extra Venom books as well for a TMNT Last Ronin #1 red foil.
Yeah, you'll love Rafi. Rafi's great. He is such a good dude.
He got his package already. I literally,
Yeah, he already posted.
I know. I don't know how. I said it took a day and a half to get from Oregon to New York. I don't know how.
Oh,
Right?
you and DJ got theirs in like 2 working days. It went from my house to DJ's was delivered. Yours was delivered. Everybody else has been screwed.
Sean, I can make you the best Venom box you ever could want.
Your $400 one. I wish I would have bought that one.
I tell you, I couldn't believe yesterday. So I opened up that box I got or some of my mail call yesterday, and I had that Star Wars High Republic book. I don't know if you guys saw the thing that.
Oh,
came
the one
from
that
there.
the comic exclusive one.
It's one of 600, right? I couldn't believe that when I was looking at it and realized that I paid $32 for that thing, and it's all over eBay. That people want freaking $340. $350 for it. I was like, geez, Louise.
It's a
It's
funny
Star
one.
Wars fans are hardcore. Yep.
Yes.
You know, and it's weird
Yeah.
too because you know all that shit's gonna crash.
Well, it's that
if
first
you got
cover
it and you can
appearance
make
of
your
the-
money off
Well,
it. You
some
gotta
of-
flip it fast.
So here's the thing. I'll agree with you on most books right now. The spec game is really kind of screwed up, and it is, if you didn't get it just at the early time for that hot cover and can't flip it the second it comes out, you're probably getting up holding your junk, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to this, the High Republic, first of all, especially issue 1s on this, Disney has said this is a whole new era. They're launching all their efforts, the books, the
Correct.
TV shows, movies, series, everything's coming out here. So this is every single thing that's coming out of here right now is new characters, new first appearances, everything else that's going to be across multiple media.
Yeah.
So
The
it
problem
is.
is it's really mediocre writing.
That doesn't matter. Writing
Yeah,
has
it's
never
not
cared
a
to
lot,
investors, right?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Or
I got
even to
3
some
of the number
collectors.
ones, just the regular A cover.
So,
Yeah.
so
I
the,
never got the A cover.
well,
I
not
just-
just it's not even just the ones, right? The 1s, the 2s, the 3s, the 4s. Well, you're introducing these characters. These are all going to be very high spec.
Yeah.
So then when you get to some of these runs, like a book like this, where they can sit there and they're saying, "Look, there's 600 copies. That's it." That is going to hold a much higher value than, say, that A cover or even my 1 in 10 variant, right? Which is still, there's still a bunch of them out there, but compared to 600 copies, that's going to be something that's a little bit different.
Maybe. Scorpion
It's so
Comics
hard to
is
get
Is it going to be
those, though.
$300? Maybe not, but
Like today, I tried to get the on the 616 comics. I tried to get the Department of Truth, the Marshall, the Slim Shady LP hip hop variant cover.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a
Megan
thing.
Hutchinson. Yep.
Yeah, and I was at my LCS. They open at 11 my time, which is 2 p.m.
Yeah.
the time when they launch it. I was in the parking lot on my phone, had the thing in my thing, and then I just had to input my credit card information. And by the time I entered my credit card information and hit purchase, it was sold out.
Yeah, there are so many bots that people run to do this and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even try for those.
that's why I've been really kind of pleased with, going back to Gary had made a comment about Frankie's on my thing. I said, one of the things I'll tell you, some of these online ones, I've had problems, you fight them, but Frankie's has been going above and beyond to try to combat the bots by if you're in his Facebook group, the private group, 30 minutes ahead of time, he's going to release a unique password to get into the site to be able to get early access, and then you can only buy one. And if he finds anybody buying more than one, he refunds it and cancels their order and puts it back into the pile there to be sold. And now he's talking about potentially doing a 2-factor authentication as well, to try to combat the bots. He's really working to try to help the collector, whereas like the Star Wars High Republic that I got that came from Amorphous Inc., that guy turned around and told us that he was going to prioritize everybody who had resold the books.
So guys are gonna have to bounce. My phone's dying. Jay, thanks for having me on, brother.
Thank you,
Guys,
Chris.
it was a pleasure. Take care.
Yeah,
Take it easy, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
But at the end of the day, at least when it came to the holding that value on that High Republic, I only paid $32 for it. So
Oh yeah.
I was one of the
I
lucky
didn't even
ones to get it.
try. Like honestly, with like there's some I just know better. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to get in. Like anything that Scorpion Comics releases too that's limited to like 600. It's like
It's
Well,
I tried, but
I've had some good luck because I've got like that one, that Strange Academy Peach Momoko version that's only 600 copies, and I've got this. But then I've also had some where I've struck out on them too, where like the Mike Mayhew Star Wars High Republic 3 that came out, I've missed all 3 rounds of that. And
yeah.
I just don't ever know when they're happening, so I kind of miss them by that.
well, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I don't need to spend.
then you don't get frustrated that you missed out on it because
Well, they used to have with Hot Wheels all the time. The RLC Club. If you go to HotWheelsCollectors.com, they'd make 4,000 of an item. They'd have 20,000 people in the club, and you could buy one usually. And man, the website crashed every 2 minutes. If you had it in your cart, it disappeared. So, but now they have 25,000 people in the club. They make 20,000 in the car. So they're
what are those garbage pail kids you got today, Eddie?
What was it?
What were those garbage pail kids you got today?
It's the new series, Food Fight. Food something or other. I don't know. It's a brand new series, I guess.
I don't know what bothers me more, that they still make those, or
But Jason collects them. I got a friend up here that collects them too. So
I grew up with Garbage Pail Kids, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean,
Heck, I've been doing Star Wars cards, and now
Speaking of an awful movie, though, the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
was horrible.
there were a lot of really bad movies made in the 80s and early 90s based on toys and stuff that were, or video games that really you're best off bleaching your brain and forgetting.
Super Mario Brothers, the movie,
Double Dragon,
Yeah.
the movie.
Double Dragon,
Street Fighter,
Street Fighter.
and there was a couple Street Fighters.
They were bad.
Yeah.
we got Mortal Kombat coming in a few weeks to HBO Max.
That actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That trailer impressed me.
Isn't Tom and Jerry? I haven't watched this. Tom and Jerry's out now. It was out on the 26th, so that movie's on HBO Max right now. The new Tom
Oh,
and
is it? I'll have to
The
check
last-
that out. I grew up on Tom and
26th was
Jerry.
the drop date, I think. Let me.
It got well. The one review I watched was not positive, but
Oh, I
It's
don't
probably
ever pay attention to anybody's review. No matter what, I'm always going to make up my own mind.
It's probably written by some grumpy old man who grew up watching it and didn't like the new change in direction or something.
Hey,
So,
Ralphie.
Ralphie, can't believe you got your books already, buddy. That was quick.
I'm looking to see if it dropped already. I haven't been on there today. My wife's been watching. My wife watches the RuPaul Drag Race. She's been watching that all day. I can't.
She's getting ideas for you.
Yeah, Rob, you look better, I think. than
Well, I mean,
Uh,
Eddie's got to
You
get
got- you
that
got better
second
hair.
job on the streets now. He's got to get his photo picked out.
me. Yeah, at this point, no, I live in Utah. So that doesn't happen. No, it got released yesterday, so
Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, that'll be something to watch. I still haven't watched the next. Like when Jimmy asked me today about doing that thing about WandaVision, I was been gone all day, but I still haven't watched the newest episode. I tried watching it last night, but I'm old, and when I lie down and watch TV, I rest my eyes.
Yeah, it's on
I
my
was watching
list
the
for
first
tonight.
season. I did that last night, watching the first season of NCIS because I had nothing else to watch, and I fell asleep midway through.
yeah, you're
But
supposed to.
It's good. I don't know what direction they're going in. I'm not sure who the evil if there is a big evil person or not.
Oh, I think it's going to be a big cliffhanger at the end of episode 9, setting up Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. There's no way they're wrapping all that up in one episode.
Yeah, and 2 episodes left. But after
One.
that, we got the new Star Wars series is on its way, and then we got Winter Soldier. Is that next?
Yeah,
The new Star
That's
Wars.
what, March 13th, the Winter Soldier?
yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to do one after the
Yeah,
other.
I was gonna Small Town asked me to talk on his, but I just want to do it on my own channel because I'm a dirty whore. So
WandaVision was
When
pretty
are,
good.
when are you going to do it on yours?
I might just wait until after the season's wrapped up and just get my season thoughts on it.
If you want someone
should-
to chat with you,
you-
I'll do it with you. Because
You should figure out
We get a round table and do it. Everyone can
figure
argue.
out when Jimmy's going to do his and plan yours the day before.
Now I'll do it right after.
No, sneak in there.
No, I don't need. I'm not going to undercut Jimmy.
Why not?
Jimmy shot his today. I shot it with him.
Yeah.
See, if you got a couple days to get it out there, quick, go.
I don't need to beat Jimmy to the punch on anything. It's fine.
You know you're better than him
I
already.
watched his that Spider-Man booth unboxing. I'm not scared.
Oh,
Which
okay.
Jimmy? I guess I'm not sure who we were talking about. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Small Town
Jimmy?
Collectibles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know him by that. I everybody's full names. I'm terrible.
And I do still have a weekly thing with Jimmy, so I don't want to
You should do it on the show with him, right before his. No,
speaking of, we got confirmation times on Rig, guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so mark on your calendar, Sunday the 7th.
Oh yeah, I gotta mark on my calendar.
What time?
That's a good question.
Do you have a bonus round that's called for your pleasure?
I should probably know that since it's 7:30 Eastern time on Sunday the 7th.
So we're not doing the Sunday show then. Taylor.
It's 6:30. Dude, Eddie, learn to tell time, sir.
I know, I suck at it.
It's at 6:30 my time. You and I go on at 8:30. It'll be fine.
I'm up. No, he said 7:30 Eastern.
Well, that's a tough part. All these different time
Time
zones are
goes the
tough
opposite of every
sometimes.
way.
hey, old man, select
7:30?
subtract 2.
Eastern. I'm 6:30. You're
Hey, Super
5:30.
Jesse.
Okay, got it. Okay, plenty of time.
Oh,
then.
she's awake. It's time
I
to go
think-
have dinner, probably.
Why don't you give him time in based on the prime meridian. They can figure it out from there.
Draw a map, dude.
Wait till if I end up in Illinois, that'll be.
You've
Which-
got plenty of time to make your own map of time zones.
Hey, Eddie.
But which
Let
day
me show you
zone?
a trick. Let me show you a trick real quick. You see this?
I know.
little-
I asked my phone too. I did the same
There
thing.
you go.
I've been doing it.
Technology. We got to use it.
No, I just when I'm building. Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I got nothing else. I'm tired.
All right, guys.
Well, that escalated quick.
And on that note,
Oh, wait, what was that escalating quick?
Yep. We're going to go ahead and call this a wrap for this episode of the Hangout. I appreciate everybody for joining me. You know, I had to put out the bat signal to get people to come join me, but you know.
nice.
Nice.
All right, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Enjoy your weekend. And
Absolutely.
don't forget, Sunday the 7th. What time, Eddie? Exactly. 7:30 Eastern.
When the thing goes off and says you're live.
Yeah.
Have you seen my
Exactly.
pills?
Hit the
Have a good night,
notifications
guys.
off. You can't tell time either.